Hello, dear friends. Chris here. I hope you're well. So, this is going to be like a miscellaneous type video. It's a pay it forward video. It's some channel information video. All that kind of stuff. So, first, let me say that. So today is April 8th, 2022. It's in the morning. Now, I would, well, before I get to any of that, I'm going to be linking friends below in the description box. So after the video, check them out, please. I'll talk about that later. And my usual stuff will be linked below: my Facebook group with Angie, my Instagram, and my Uniquely Yours Down Under code if you'd like to use it. So back to where I was going to go with the story. So, like I said, it's the 8th of April. It's a Friday. It's 7:15 in the morning. So I've been up a while because now I would normally have done this like partly because I'm going to show you something here, but I would have done probably the most of this face-to-face or face-to-camera, whatever you like. But I'm tired and I'm kind of a mess, so I'm going to do it this way the whole time. So what had happened was, here in New Jersey, there was like steady 24-hour rain, tons and tons of rain. So what happens is, flooding. So of course, not only the flooding outside, but the basement floods. So luckily we do have a pump, and it doesn't flood horribly, but enough, a few inches, and or at least a couple here and there. It's uneven down there. Anyways, that is not the point. So we do have a pump thing down there, and but it wasn't turned on. We didn't realize probably that it was going to be that wet down there. So when my dad got up to take a shower to go to work this morning, he looked and he saw it was wet. So he knew he had to go down there and look. So for precaution, he got me up. Of course, I was up anyways because my sleep is pretty bad. So, can you hold on just one second, please? Sorry about that. So, I sleep bad, so I only get like a couple hours, like maybe 2 hours sleep intervals. And a lot of times I'm kind of up when he gets up to take a shower in the morning anyways. So, he gets up like 4:30 in the morning to take a shower. So, after he showers, he knocks on my door and he says he has to go downstairs, look at the thing, and for safety for me to go. So he goes, and of course it was flooded. It wasn't just a little wet, which if it's a little wet, that's whatever it was. But no, there was water, so he had to then go down there and, fix the little pump thingy and to turn it on and plug it in and all that stuff, which is dangerous enough as it is. And then, so it gets most of the water, however, because of the unevenness of the basement, we have to, or he has done it before, I've never done it before. It doesn't happen very often, but so we have this big old broom and you have to actually swoosh the water from one end of the basement to the other. And so he was doing a little of that, and then he needed actually my help because something was in the way of where the water needed to be go. Long story short. And so I also helped him swoosh the water with the broom. And so we did that, and so that took a while, getting all wet. Well, feet getting all soaked with that water. Of course, I couldn't find my spare shoes, so I had to use my regular shoes. He used his shoes too before he changed to the boots and everything. Oh, it was just a big old mess. So that's what I was doing at like 5 in the morning, and that took about an hour until he, anyways, no big deal. But it's just, what a lovely way to be woken up, right? But I actually even said to him, listen, I'd rather I'm an early person. If I have to do something, I'd rather get it done early than go through the day and do something midday. I'm like, get it done as soon as possible. So that's basically my little story for what's going on with my life today. The exciting part, I guess, if you want to call it that. So, okay, I just take a few notes, so I'm going to cross that out. So that's basically why I'm kind of all disheveled and tired, and I don't want to speak face-to-face or face-to-camera with you. Hope you understand. So let's also talk about I'm going to talk about Uniquely Yours Down Under real quick. So, as you all may know, or may not, well, I shouldn't say that, some of you might not know. Of course, by the way, welcome to any new viewers. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope you subscribe and share and do all that YouTube-y stuff. And all my friends, I forgot to say that at the beginning. So I'm an affiliate with them. I'm not going to get much of that. I just wanted to say two things. First off, shipping. So I think I said it in the video where I announced the affiliate and I took you through the website. But I just wanted to reiterate that, you know, with world events going on, whether it's the war or, you know, let's face it, China is very, you can say a lot of criticisms to them, but one thing you can't is, they're, at least not in my mind, is that they're very strict on the whole C-19, and so they're apparently going through like lockdowns and strict regulations and stuff, because, you know, I guess they care about their people more than we do. So shipping might be a little delayed more than usual. Now, I also wanted to reiterate, too, the fact that I think I talked about it, but I don't remember. For anybody ordering from them, you know, you have to understand that they are a, how was I going to say it? A make it as it order, ready-made, no, that's not it. You know what I mean. As you order, it's made. So it's not sitting, you know, the canvases aren't just sitting in boxes waiting to be shipped out as soon as an order comes through. When the order goes through, then the order is placed, and it's placed with the factory, and then they can make it. So that takes a little longer, and, you know, this, that, and the other thing. So generally, I would say for something like that, think of it like a custom, you know. Customs, obviously, you know, are to order. So think of it that way. That's how their canvases are. They have tons of stuff on their site, so they can't really just keep tons of stuff in boxes, and, you know, it's just not feasible. So I say all that to say, you know, usually if it takes about 3-4 weeks maybe to get, you know, be patient. Just know that beforehand that, you know, it could take 3-4 weeks. And with the whole, again, the C-19 and the war and everything and all that other stuff going on in the world, maybe it might take an extra week or two. So that's why I say give it 4 to 6 weeks. That's the shipping time, in my opinion. They talk about delays. They don't really, I think, have parameters maybe in how long it will take. Because, anyways, just be patient if you order from them. And the one other thing I wanted to say about it was to thank you. So about Uniquely Yours, I wanted to say thank you to the people, my dear friends, my dear subscribers, who have used the code for their orders. Now, I don't know who you are. It's this kind of stuff is private. What I do know is that when you order and you use codes such as this with my code, which, oh, by the way, here we have it, a little shameless plug. So if you use that code, I do get an email saying that it was used and how much, you know, the breakdown is, but I have no idea about who orders it. So whoever, you know, used my code, I'm great that it's, I'm very happy that you used it. I'm very happy that you saved your 10%. I'm very happy that, you know, I guess you trust my word, and I hope you enjoy the kit. Again, everybody's experience is different, and I just hope you have a good experience. And again, this is about paying it forwards and thank yous, so I want to thank you all very, very much for the people who have used the code. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you love your canvases as much as I loved mine from them. Okay, so we have that done. Let's see. Before I do the pay it forward, which is the most important part of this video, which is the reason really why I wanted to do the video, I want to touch quickly on my channel schedule. So, today's video is as you're seeing it. Now I have to announce a new series. Finally, the long-awaited series. I should have took my little sound effects out with clapping. So you get my lame clapping. But so I'm not going to go into it and talk about it here. I'm going to talk about it in the video, but I have mentioned it before, and if anybody remembers, I don't know, but I've been wanting to do a music series here on the channel that has to do with diamond painting. So don't worry, it's not going to be non-diamond painting. It's going to be like a whip and music sort of thing. I'm tentatively calling it Whip and Music Mondays. That's probably the title. I'll go with it because I plan to put out a video every single Monday for a year. Now let's fingers crossed and hope that I can stick to that. They won't be long. The first video may be long, but the rest subsequently won't be very long. And it's not going to be as fun, as wonderful as I really would like it to be because of copyright stuff. So I can't actually play music, but I do want to discuss music, and again, we'll get into that. So starting Monday, which is April 11th, 2022, is going to be the start of my new series, again, called Whip and Music Mondays. Like I said, I hope to do it for 52 weeks of this year, which is basically from this April 11th to the next one in 2023. So that's going to be this Monday. Then on Wednesday, April 13th, will be the start of 3 unboxings from 3 different budget companies of 3 customs. So on Wednesday, April 13th, I will have, well, I'm going to show the unboxings as they came in, and funny enough, they came in from largest size to smallest canvas size. So I'm going to have an unboxing from DIY Choose. It's going to be my largest unboxing. That's the largest canvas. What else was I going to say? Again, and that's a custom. Then on Saturday, April 16th, will be a finishes video. By then, I probably, which will be next Saturday, not this one coming up, so I will definitely have my canvas for Jeremy's event done, and I will probably have 2, because I already have 1 done, of my canvases done, the smaller canvases for the fly event, fly creatures event from that Mindy and Brandy are doing. Oh no, not Brandy, Mindy and Jenny, sorry. So that will be included in those finishes. Then on Monday, April 18th, will be the second episode of Whip and Music Monday. Wednesday, April 20th, will be the DP Club's custom unboxing, and that will be the middle size custom. Then on Saturday, April 23rd, will be Diamond Art Gift, the smallest custom unboxing. And then finally, to close out the month, Monday, April 25th, again, is the 3rd episode of Whip and Music Mondays. From then on, I don't know, since that's a Monday, I don't know what I'll have for the rest of the week. We shall see. So there's my schedule. Now, I will also write that out in my community post here on YouTube. So if you're interested, just as a reminder, or if you care or don't care, you know, you'll see them pop up anyways when the video comes on. But just in case you wanted to know the actual breakdown of it, it'll be in the community post. Okay. Now I'm going to do the pay it forward, and then I'm going to talk about this. So I wanted to pay it forward. Let me take a drink first. Okay. So occasionally, like everybody, you'd like to help your friends out. It's always good, you know, to be kind, be helpful to others, especially when others are helpful to you. you know, all that kind of stuff. So I have a list here of there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 friends that I would like to talk about. Maybe introduce you to, and to hopefully for you to go follow their channels, to get them to have more of a following. Check them out. Hopefully you like them. So I have to 100% start with my dear friend Angie from Angie's Diamond Painting Adventures. Now, as you all know, I mention her in every video because she's the lady I share our Facebook group with. It really was her brainchild. I kind of jumped on because I wanted to do one too. And before I got to thinking about it or planning it or seeing if I wanted to do anyone else, she actually brought it up. So I kind of then contacted her and said, so do you mind if I join you? And she said yes. So now I will say that I'm not the best at keeping up with it, especially this past month and a half, basically. I've kind of really been absent, but I'm going to try my best to get back to it. But I do appreciate everybody who joins our group and who posts and comments and likes and all that stuff. Thank you so much. So Angie has had her channel for a while, but for whatever reason, you know, most of the stuff she does is live. She goes lives on every Saturday, and she usually does one during the week too as well. But whatever reason, sometimes you just get stuck in a rut as far as followers and subscribers, and she's just kind of been in that rut where she hasn't been gaining any. I don't know why. I blame all this on the algorithms. I don't know anything about them, but I know they're probably not very nice. So I'm blaming it all on the algorithms because she's a wonderful woman. She's lots of fun. The lives are fun. So everybody, including their channels will be linked below. Please go subscribe to them and check them out when they have videos pop up. And, you know, again, listen, it doesn't hurt. Subscribe if you then meanwhile are like, oh, I'm not digging it. Well, guess what? You can always unsubscribe, you know. It's no big deal. So please go subscribe to her. She really deserves some more viewers and some more subscribers. I also want to now go to my friend Stacy. Her channel is called Stacy's Ritzy Deep Crafts. You know, she's just a hoot and a half. She's kind of just starting. Well, I don't know when she actually did start, but she's getting more into it, let's just say that. And again, I'm actually going to be, backtrack to Angie. I'm going to be doing an event with her this June, Pride event. So everybody start looking for some sort of Pride type canvas if you'd like to join us. And Stacy, I'm actually going to be doing an event with her next year. In February, I believe it is. It's like a retro classic cult type thing with movies, music, all that good stuff. You know, and she's just a bunch of fun too. And again, she's just kind of starting to put more content on her channel. So check her out. Again, everybody will be linked down below. Then someone who just has a couple videos and she only has about a couple handfuls of subscribers is my friend Traci. Her channel is called Diamond Dreams and Coffee Beans. So again, I think if she gets some more viewers or some more followers, I think that'll kind of probably spur her on to do a few more videos, because it is a little discouraging if you do some videos and you don't get people to subscribe or watch them. You know, you kind of have to get out there somehow. So check her out, subscribe, and hopefully that'll spur her on to do some more videos. Then I have my friend Cyndi from Lovin Sparkles. Her name used to be in it, but she took her name and her channel name, Cyndi, but she took her name out of it. So now it's just Lovin Sparkles. Again, she does some lives. You know, she has some crazy stories. I love listening to her lives because she tells stories from her life. So check her out. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Even though I'm drinking water, my throat is so dry today and tickling. So now let's move to Diana Loves Colors. Again, you know, she's a really nice lady. She lives here on the East Coast. I just love her accent. You know, she does unboxings. Her videos are shorter in length. So generally, if you don't have a lot of time or want to spend a lot of time on someone who puts out or watch videos that are like an hour long or something, you know, you don't have to worry about that with her. Generally, hers are a lot shorter. So check out Diana Loves Colors. Her name is Diane, of course. And let's go to the other Diane. So Diane Paints. She is... hold on one second. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that interruption. So I was on Diane Diamond Paints. Again, she is another one of the great accents that I just love. She's originally from Newfoundland, Canada, and she's living in Belgium for a number of years. And again, let's spur her on to get some more videos out there. A lot of these people attend lives, people's lives, other creators' lives. That's how, you know, we kind of know them and meet them, and then they wind up starting some channels. And, you know, again, like I said, when you start a channel, it's kind of hard to start getting viewers unless you get some help from your other friends. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help them out. I'm trying to get them some more subscribers and some more eyes on the videos. Again, so it'll spur them on to make some more, because once they get in the groove of it, they'll really like it, I think, and they'll put out more content for you all. But so Diane is, again, she's a hoot and a half. I just love her. Again, she's a great storyteller. She's just one of my favorites. I love her. You have to go check her out. Then we have Scrapping Sylvia. Of course, her name's Sylvia. Again, another great lady. She's always in lives, and, you know, she's just very sweet. I believe she's in Texas because I think she's gone to retreats over there, and she's met like Shay and I think Randy, and I believe. Again, just another lovely lady. Does a bunch of different kind of videos on her channel. So check her out. She's very kind. She comments on my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Sylvia. And she's just, again, another very lovely, wonderful woman. And finally, let's end it with a Uniquely Yours Down Under connection with Rose Proffitt. Her channel is Rose Proffitt Creations and Uniquely Yours. That's what it's called. And that's the channel where she and her business partner, Jenny, they do lives basically 5 times a week, and sometimes twice a day. Sometimes they're in Australia, so it's like our night, and then also during the middle of the night they're on again. And you know, basically, generally what it is a lot of lives. They do a lot of announcements. It's a fun live. Lots of laughs, lots of wonderful people in the chat, guests on the channel, and you get a lot of like announcements of new artists and, you know, stuff like that. And they talk about events, and we talk about serious stuff and funny stuff, and, you know. So again, another wonderful woman. I just adore her. Jenny is wonderful too. I love her. So I think they just reached 250 subscribers. So let's cheer on all these wonderful people to better content, more subscribers, more views. I truly appreciate it. It's a favor from me, Chris, to you. Please do it. I truly appreciate it. Okay. So, thank you all for listening to me talk about that, and I hope you check them out. Last but not least, I want to show you or talk about briefly, because I know we're going along now. I didn't intend it for it to be this long. I want to another saga of the portfolio for diamond paintings, 30 by 40s. So 2 things. Number 1, these are 30 by 40 portfolios. Again, I think they're fairly well made. They fit up to 60 if you put them in back to back. They do get heavy. And of course, these aren't even diamond painted, and they're already super heavy. So just be mindful of that when picking up that up and carrying them. You know, they are, while it's, again, in my opinion, fairly well made, you can't, because of the weight of this, which is already super heavy, just like this, you have to be careful carrying it, please. But also I wanted to say, if you notice on some of the websites where these are sold, the budget-friendly sites, they'll in the pictures, a lot of times they'll show this book and then they'll show a smaller one. So, by the way, it will say A3. These are called A3, basically size of, I think that's like a light pad size, you know, the whole thing. But they also sell, or well, they don't sell it yet, but I believe they're going to be selling a smaller one, because in the picture they do show a picture of a smaller one. And through my contacts with some of these budget friendlies, I mentioned to them that I really like these books and I hope they come out with smaller ones. And it's they kind of implied to me that they will be out at some point, you know, for the 30 by 40s. I don't know about larger ones. I didn't inquire about them, and I didn't see in the pictures any larger ones. But fingers crossed for us that do a lot of 30 by 30s too, that they will be out soon. That's the one thing. Now, number two is I wanted to talk to you about. So after I had showed you the unboxing of these, I went and decided to, in my stash of 30 by 40s and 30 by 30s, I was like, you know, they're just sitting here in this big old kind of styrofoam boxy thing I had. So I'm like, well, I don't have, you know, surprisingly, I don't have a lot of 30 by 40 pictures, because quite honestly, after I started diamond painting began, I kind of really quickly went to bigger sizes. So I don't have tons and tons of 30 by 40s just laying around. I do have some, but not a lot. I have a lot in my stash that aren't done, that I've accumulated really through this last year because of the bubble rounds and some specials. But before that, if you took all those out, I really have, you know, not even enough to fill one of these books. So I decided, take the ones I had in here out, the finished ones that I had put in here, and let's organize this and use this as storage. So what I did was I used this in this portfolio crazily, if you believe it, although I have a couple that are done, but the ones that weren't done, the diamond painted 30 by 40s, bubble rounds in portrait, I had exactly 60. Can you believe that? And that's how much can fit in here. Excuse me one second. So I basically organized these to I just didn't want to throw them in there because I kind of like to have some organization. So I did this. So here we have two animal ones together. Again, animal ones, animals or creatures. Then we have two flowers. Then we have these. This is the same kind of style. This is a flamingo, and this is a coconut tree, but basically they're the same kind of style. Then we have trees. Again, trees. Then again, we went back to unicorns. Then we have kind of the miscellaneous that kind of had to go. Again, animals. This, I took something out here for the fly event, so that's not there. Then we had cats. So even with the animals, I organized them to the subcategories, which is the cats. And then we had the two human figures. And then miscellaneous, like the Horizon and the Taj. Then we went to Mandala. And these are the few I have done already. I put in the back of the book. Oh, maybe those were included. Oh, yes, I was wrong. So it was right. Except for the Christmas ones, which are now in storage with the Christmas stuff. I had exactly 60 portrait bubble rounds. So I organized it that way. And then in the second one, again, because I have, oops, fall down, because I have so many bubble rounds, I used the landscape. And I did this, stay open please. So I did the same thing. I put the one here, the cover one, and then same sort of thing. I, excuse me, animals. Again, I took one out from here for the fly event because that was a butterfly. I took out the butterfly here. Then we had 2 eagles. Again, the whales, lotus, horizons, went to trees, more trees. Then we went to the finished ones. So I put the 2 quilling ones here. Had a rose full crystal over there. Again, a kaleidoscope type ones with the, again, flower, you know, these kind of kaleidoscope mandala type bubble rounds or special shapes. And we're going, oh, by the way, those are going to 30 by 30s then here. Again, animals and animals and animals, and then trees. You know, again, mandala type stuff and all that kind of things. So, that's the, that's how I'm storing these now. So, and I still have actually more in my storage box or styrofoam thing that I had them in. But those are of other, basically miscellaneous paintings, like partials and, you know, other kind of animals that don't fit the bubble round specific, which is what I really meant to for these 2 to be first bubble round type things. And, you know, then in here, of course, like I said, 30 by 40s and some special shapes. So like I said, I'm really hoping that they come out with the 30 by 30s soon, so I can, you know, have a special portfolio for them. And probably for the rest of, I could always take these out, put them in the 30 by 30, and then most likely I probably will have enough room or close to it to fit all the other stuff in the second one. They won't be landscape, but that's okay. So there we have it. A long video, I know, longer than I wanted, but I really wanted to update you on some, like I said, my storage saga, my channel schedule, and again, the most important thing, the pay it forwards to my friends. So thank you all for joining me. I really have to go. My throat is killing me and I have to cough up a storm, and you don't need to hear that. So thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate you. Thank you to anybody new, and again to my True Blues for your support, love, kindness, and friendship. It truly means everything to me. Do all the YouTube-y things, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love comments. And yeah, again, everything, all my friends' channels will be linked down below, so please go check them out. Okay, thanks guys so much, and until next time, which will be Monday, April 11th, will be episode 1 of Whip and Music Mondays. So see you then, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and take care. Be safe, be happy, stay safe, stay happy. Bye, guys.